So this video is to pretty much piggyback off of the last video that I've done, and this is more so for insurance agents. So whenever we're dealing with leads, I know we have some type of system that we use that we get the leads from, and if a lead's not interested, then what happens is they get recycled back into that same system for later use. Now the problem that I have with that is if you run across a lead that shows that they are not interested for whatever reason, they get put right back into that system. So whenever somebody new like me starts off, or somebody who's not able to afford much better leads, when they go in the system and pick out their leads, they end up getting that type of lead. And when it comes time to call and trying to get them to purchase the insurance, they've already been like, they've already said no, point blank. And so by us calling them again about pretty much the same thing, all that's doing is like stirring up the nest, and that's just frustrating them even more. And my thing about that is that we as insurance agents, whenever we have leads like that, we should just go ahead and just disregard them, send them to the trash, make sure that they don't, go back into the system. And with that, that will save other people the time and the headache of trying to go through pretty much beating a dead horse to some degree. Now I know for the most part, you shouldn't really just give up like that. But at the same time, if a person like says no and they're pretty much standing their ground on that, there's nothing that you can really do as far as to really persuade them to change their mind, unless that's something that they really want to do. Yes, you're supposed to tap into pain points and whatnot, but there's like a certain amount that you can tap into, a certain amount that you can really dig deep into with a person. And so once you pretty much step over those boundaries, you're pretty much further irritating them. And that's going to pretty much, ruin the name, or pretty much ruin the whole life insurance agent, a person's view on it. And that's what we don't want to do. So that's just my suggestion. Just go ahead and disregard that lead if they're not interested at all, and just move on to the next one, and just clear out that list. Just make things easier for everybody, not only for us but also for the leads as well.